BRU McCoy, five-star athlete, highest ranked prospect for Texas since 2012. When he decided to transfer there to Texas, Tom Herman said, I applaud BRU and his courageousness to say, hey, this is not where my heart is, and I'm going to do something to change that. Herman said when talking about BRU McCoy wanting to transfer from USC to Texas. Well, let's see if he still feels that way after this story. We're talking about BRU McCoy and what the crap is going on. Let's get it.
With the squad, mess with one of us, you ain't messing with my vision, messing with the money, you ain't messing with this.
What's up, guys? Welcome to NMD TV, No More Defeats TV. What we do is win, never take any losses, and shout out to all my bosses, guys. If you love college football, this is the channel for you because I talk about college football 24/7. And today we're talking about BRU McCoy. Is he a Texas Longhorn? Is he a USC Trojan? Or will he stay in the transfer portal forever? We don't freaking know. We're going to talk about it right now. Now, for those who don't know, BRU McCoy, five-star athlete, 6'2", 205-pound athlete, highly touted player out of modern day. I'm gonna reverse this. I'm gonna tell you the backstory to this story before we really get into what we want to talk about here. But BRU McCoy was highly touted. He decides and announces at the All-American game, hey, I'm not only going to USC, I'm enrolling early. Let's get it. So goes to USC, stays there for 3 weeks. Cliff Kingsbury decides, who is the offensive coordinator at USC at this time, decides to take the head coach with the Arizona Cardinals. He dips. So BRU McCoy says, hey, I'm dipping too, enters into the transfer portal, ends up going to Texas. Now, at this point, since your offensive coordinator left, hey, he has a good reason to do what? What do all the transfer portal kids want to do? Get a waiver to play right away. So you're at one school for 3 weeks. You get to another school. You apply for the waiver. Everything's going to go crazy. Everything's going to go good. Everything's going to go good. The story's crazy, but at this point, everything's going good for Texas anyway. His family doesn't want to do the waiver right away. They want to wait to see what happens with Justin Fields and Tate Martell and what happens with them. They both get eligible right away, so they wait to see what happens, and they're still waiting. To this day, they're still waiting. Well, before I get into what happened, let's talk about facts. Facts are BRU McCoy is a Texas Longhorn as of right now. Facts are BRU McCoy is we still don't know if he's eligible to play next season. And right now, his name is not in the infamous transfer portal. But a report came out today by USCFootball.com, Chris Trevino, that, hey, BRU McCoy is planning to come back to USC. He went home this weekend, kicked it with the family, and now allegedly he's homesick. So he's even had conversations, according to Anwar Richardson, has had conversation with Coach Clay Hilton. Mr. Richardson tweeted out, according to our rivals USC website, they say sources say BRU McCoy has informed Coach Clay Hilton he intends to leave Texas and return to USC after being assured there was a scholarship available to him. So, right there, he hits up Clay and says, hey, I made a mistake. Can I get my scholarship? Because once the player enters the transfer portal, even though they signed a letter of intent, once they enter the transfer portal, they can get contacted by different teams, but the team that they're currently at can yank their scholarship. So he calls USC, hey, Coach Clay, according to this report, do I have a scholarship? If I do, I want to come back to USC. Now, as of right now, that's all we know about this. We have a kid who's enrolled early to a school, transferred, did spring practice at another school, then transferred back. And this goes back to anybody who's against the transfer portal. This is what people are saying that they're not a fan of. Kids going left and right, left and right. I have a saying when I'm talking about recruiting. Nothing is official until they sign on the dotted line. Well, now I'm going to start saying, hell, you got to sign on the dotted line and you got to play a couple snaps before we know you're not going to transfer. It's really wild right now. So let's look at this from different perspectives. Texas really isn't hurting at wide receiver. They have top prospects at that position ready to play right away. And I'm sure Tom Herman and those guys were planning on, just in case BRU McCoy wasn't eligible. So I don't think this really hurts them that much if he was to leave. USC, all the fans who probably badmouthed BRU McCoy when he left will welcome back with welcoming arms. That's what happens on the internet. But we got to look at this. Like I said, BRU McCoy is not in the transfer portal. So if he talked to Coach Clay, I'm not 100% on this, but that's got to be some type of violation. That's got to be some type of rule, because he is an athlete at Texas, and if he's talking to Coach Hilton, that's got to be against some type of rule. You guys let me know. You let me know. That has to be. That's what we're talking about with this transfer portal. And who has to take the consequences? This is going to be BRU McCoy. He's going to have to take the backlash. And now, I don't know if this helps or hurts his case to play right away. It's wild out here. So, guys, BRU McCoy, 5-star athlete, enrolled signed a letter of intent with USC, enrolled, decided 3 weeks after that, after enrolling, to go and play football at Texas. He's went through the spring practices, went through spring. Heck, I think their offseason program is starting up soon. And now word is he wants to transfer into the transfer portal and head back to USC. According to this report, he's already contacted Clay Hilton. Transfer portal is getting wild, guys. Like I said, this is only the tipping point. This is only the tipping point. I will keep you updated on this matter. Thanks for watching. Guys, if you want to know 3 questions that I have for the Texas Longhorn entering the 2019 season, I put a video on the screen. Make sure you click that video, watch that video. And as always, guys, no more defeats.